You violated the law.
Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver, and welcome back to the Dark Souls Randomizer run. So, last time we left off, we were in Violent Shrine. I just warped to, Undead Parish while I was setting up the recording and doing an audio test. Everything checks out well. I still can't see the cursor. Really glad about how I solved that. So, I was thinking about either going into the Demon Ruins / Lost Izalith this episode because we have the Orange Shard Ring, or going to kill the Hydra and explore the Dark Root Garden. And obviously we're exploring the Dark Root Garden right now, so that should answer. Nice. This weapon is beautiful. But actually we have, we're gonna go down. It's kind of tricky because we're gonna go down here and kill the Hydra and kill that Titanite Crystal Lizard, but we did actually get the Crest of Artorias. Oh, that is... I'm slightly mad about that, but we did get the Crest of Artorias, so we can go through the big door, and we probably will. Did we ever kill the Black Knight down here either? Man, I don't think we've ever come down here before, which is a bit odd, actually, because there are a lot of item drops here that are quite easy to get, but I guess I just wanted to do all of that in, wow, not bad, actually, not bad at all. 2 Twinkling Titanite, 2 White Titanite chunks. That's, as far as I'm concerned, just a straight upgrade from what we normally deal with. Silver Knight leggings. Honestly, I would have rather gotten a full armor set there. As, like, I'd rather take leather armor than a single piece of the thing. But... so we won't be able to... we'll only be able to medium roll, but we're gonna fight a Silver Knight, or a Black Knight, so... it is worth it, the ability to parry. Oh, I wasn't expecting the lunge. Oh my god, this weapon! I forgot that mixed damage weapons were actually a thing in this game. Wait a minute. I accidentally skipped past that. Dude, nice. So that means we can... to liberate this prison... okay, cool. So that means we could go to where the Rusted Iron Ring, aka the most important item in the game, normally is. And honestly, we might do that. It depends how long we take to explore the Dark Root Garden. I don't know how long we're gonna be there. Personally, I just kind of want to do a quick sweep. I don't really want to stay there for very long, because the enemies in that area are incredibly annoying, more specifically than the mushrooms. They're not that bad, it's just like, you have to kill them, or they're gonna follow you, and they're gonna hit you. So, it's just kind of, I'd rather not deal with the mushrooms right now, but we'll deal with the mushrooms. We'll see how long this goes on, and by how long this goes, I mean like how long I feel like recording, because, I don't know, I might beat the game tonight, because even though I've been modding Oblivion for a few days now, and I really do want to just kind of get in there and play my heavily modded Oblivion, and go on kind of like a half nostalgia trip, half shitpost trip, because I downloaded a John Cena companion. You know, just for personal enjoyment, not a let's play or anything. I don't want to do a long game that I've already played before after Dark Souls. That is... oh, I'm so dumb. Dude, when did you get iframes? Get blasted. You did not get blasted. This is so bad. This is... Crystal Golems? Crystal Golems are not okay. Oh, thank you, Hydra. Thank you. Oh god, I forgot about the target shield. Can't parry those big boys. So, might as well double kill. Any item drops? Okay. Actually, we got the Rusted Iron Ring, didn't we? So that means... man, I never get the Rusted Iron Ring. It's almost like it's completely useless unless you're new to the game and you're having a hard time in Blighttown. Isn't that crazy, guys? That the Rusted Iron Ring isn't actually all that important, and it has very niche uses. I'll take the trade. One particular instance, I can say I'm okay without damage racing the enemy. When I've got my backup, my sniper support. Okay, I'd like to question that, but at the same time, I remember this is Dark Souls, and in the last episode, I kind of did snipe someone through, like, a concrete wall with a sword made out of bones. Oh, I am so bad at dodging the Hydra's projectile, because usually I just kind of run up to him, and there is no trouble. So I'm pretty sure the Warrior set is down there. No, the Knight set, The Warrior set is in... Oh my goodness. I am so bad at this. But the Knight... That's the Knight set. I'm just gonna get to the river, dude. I just... Don't shoot again, please. Do not shoot. Okay, good. Okay, so there's the line right there. And block, of course, because you don't want to get... Oh! Very nicely. I think we'll stand here. Oh, that was my bad. Dude, I'll take it. Ooh, Tranquil Walk of Peace. That's a very fun one to mess with people in PvP. I swear to God. I can't stand too close to the edge because that would be bad. Okay. Kill it. Oh, that was... Okay. Block it. Only 3 more heads left to go. And it looks like we'll kill him that way as well. So this is arguably incredibly easy with the Rusted Iron Ring. Oh my god. Don't you dare. You can't hit me from this close. Okay, cool. Flip it. And honestly, if I had a bow, I'd try to use it. Do I have crossbow bolts? No, I don't. I don't have any. So once he does his lunge, I have to... So what I want to do is I want to walk over here, and then when he looks to do his lunge, I want to run this way. God damn it, I messed that up really badly. I think we probably want to get a projectile weapon, because that's really annoying that he had just a sliver of health left. 1 crossbow shot would have done it. So I'm thinking what we need to do is we need to get the Black Bow of Ferris, and we need to have a Dragon Slayer. Oh god. Actually, do we have a dragon? The Black Bow of Ferris should do it. Can I still light roll? I cannot. That's worrying a bit. Well, we can just equip the Black Bow of Ferris when we get there. It's nice to have the Moonlight Arrow equipped. And then, oh man, that's very disappointing. I shouldn't have made such a easy mistake to make. But I got baited. I got baited because the catchful did not catch my dreams. Let me fall into the abyss. So let's see if we can actually do it. No, come on, man, come on. Don't do this. Be reasonable. Be reasonable. And that bad boy is going to start sniping us soon, probably when we get to the second guy. So bait him to do the jump attack, roll backwards. Probably didn't need to actually roll backwards at all. I needed to roll backwards for that, because that's the Crystal Mace. Lots of range on that one. Okay, so around here should be good. I don't know if he's going to keep shooting at me if I'm this far away, like I aggroed him, and now I'm kind of screwed. It's kind of hard to tell with the Hydra in such a distance. And it looks like this bad boy is going to be cheesed. Congratulations, you played yourself. And there's going to be 2 more. I want to aggro them both at the same time, probably, because the less time I spend getting shot by the Hydra is better. The tracking is ridiculous. Absolutely unbelievable. I want a Steam refund. I didn't buy a game for Hydra tracking. Hydra bot. The reason why I'm just topping myself off is that these guys can do quite a bit of damage, and also, I'm not really gonna... Woo! I'm not really gonna need the Estus Blast for the Hydra, because the most dangerous part of the fight is I'm only gonna need like 2 Estus flasks at the most. So here's the thing, can we actually just straight up run it? I'm just gonna straight up run for it. I wanna see if we can make it. And by straight up run for it, I mean I'm gonna take evasive maneuvers, because I'm kind of, because I don't stick to my guns when it comes to, there's a soul, lost power over there. I need to go get that lost power, I'm saying. So this should be relatively easy. And I'm pretty sure we do actually, oh my goodness. Good sir. So we want to stay close enough that it baits him into attacking again. Because we don't want him to do that at all. Don't do that. Stop doing that. And I think this is good to just top ourselves off here. He's going to keep lunging. So I'm really close to the edge right now, and I'm being aware of that. I'm not going to acknowledge I'm close to the edge and then run off the edge like an idiot. So, I probably should have tried to get one of the easier heads with a, I probably should have tried to get one of the easier heads with a power attack. Because, like, honestly, that's... Wait, did that kill him? Do running R1s do more damage than, Okay, so Ulusil, we don't have the broken pendant yet. So Ulusil won't be there. The Ulusil girl, I should say. Ulusil's the name of the town. So we're just gonna go straight up here. Technically speaking, we could go for the... No, we couldn't. We couldn't, because... No, wait, we could. We could kill the... We could reload, kill the Crystal Golem, and then get her unlocked. Probably a good idea. We definitely want to do that before we get the Broken Pendant, and honestly, the Broken Pendant could be up here, so I don't know what I'm doing. But we're going to kill, or at least try to kill, some furry beasts. Some furry beasts that bring pain and displeasure, and I'm going to take a drink of water. Nothing's better than hydration. You know, honestly, I think I'm weird sometimes because my favorite thing to drink is water. But then I'm like, nah, water's good. Water is really good. Creaky desk. That's probably my fault. Let's see. So we could go up here, or we could go over here. Over there is pain, and I did say that we were going to fight the cats. I kind of forgot that our walkway existed for a second. And plus, when I was planning this out, I thought I was going to, you know, do this anyways. So, yeah. Even though, in hindsight, if I was just playing alone, I'd probably just skip this horrible part. I said I was going to do it, so let's do it. So he's going to... Ooh, supersonic racing. Gotta kick your feet right off the ground. Why is there a mushroom over there? See, it's what I'm talking about. They'll wreck you. So there's gonna be 2 at once. They don't... Ooh. So there is a way to cheese these guys. It's actually quite easy. But I said I'd fight them, so I'm gonna fight them. Even though I really don't want to. The things that I do for you guys. Although, to be honest, they are pretty easy, because they only really roll. But if you are having trouble with these guys... Oh wow, he actually bit me. That's very bizarre. But if you are having trouble with these guys, like they are kicking your... If they are giving you trouble, you can run down here, you can bait them into rolling in here, and they'll get stuck on the trees. You can also do something like that over there. They can't follow you onto the bridge, 10,000%, I know that for a fact. And typically, you can just be, if you're just careful, and if you have a bow, you can fight them one at a time. I do not have a bow, so I'm going to just so I did YOLO it, not I'm going to. But yeah, there's they are quite an annoying enemy, and they gave me a lot of trouble when I was first running through this game. So, the baby mushroom, gonna keep the, Oh! Oh! Oh, jeez. Oh, God. We're gonna use our range. We're gonna use and abuse our range. These guys are the worst. These guys are just like... You've probably seen the meme, but this mushroom dressed as Saitama, that is not entirely inaccurate at all. Oh my god. Purple moss clump, blood red moss clump. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. And this is where an ember would be. I can't actually remember exactly what ember that would be. Is it a magic ember, or is it a divine ember? No, the divine ember is where the moonlight butterflies are, if I recall correctly. But that would be... Ooh! Ooh, nice, Twin Humanities. That's a very nice find. But, that chest right there is where an ember would be, and, of course, you need embers to ascend and upgrade your weapons. So, very important right there. I definitely recommend suffering through those guys right there. They're not that bad, but if you let them take you by surprise, they can and will destroy you. I'm pretty sure this is where the Giant's Armor would be, the Mossy Giant's Armor, but instead we get a Sun Medal, which, as a Sun Bro, I'm perfectly content with having. This character is not a Sun Bro, but I do love me some Sun Medals. I'm a Sun Bro at heart. Praise the sun, my dudes. And then this is the cat. You see, what we can actually do here is we can talk to this cat. What covenant are we on? Oh, I'm sorry. This is a covenant I cannot betray. Sometimes a man must protect, like, a man must protect what is worth fighting. I messed up the quote, but you get the sentiment. There are some things that a man cannot give up his principles on. And by the way, again, like, what I was about to say before I did the thing. Oh my god. Dude, try me. Is that... Oh my god. No, I will parry you with my bare hands. Is that... Stop it. Is that if you sneak behind like I did, you go through the cats, and there's a way to get to the cats from this side of the forest, you can actually talk to her right here, Alvina?
Is it thou that my legend of traverse?
Are you Alvina? Whatever. I'm pretty sure her name's Alvina, but anyways, if you sneak up behind her and you answer her questions correctly, they're pretty straightforward. Basically, she's like, hey, Artorias is just a myth, it's, don't believe in it, don't you agree? And then you can be like, yeah, no, I totally, oh, he's got poise! You can be like, yeah, no, I totally, oh my god. I made several mistakes. No! But you can be like, you can basically agree with her that Artorias is a myth, and then she'll ask you to join her covenant. And if you join her covenant, those people in the woods who just killed me will not attack you, and they are pretty annoying NPCs, because that night guy who's half invisible has poise, and that's scary. Also, magic tracking is good in this game. That's actually debatable, but I believe that it's good, so I will stand by it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some poise to compete with that boy right there. So, let's see. What has... They're both weigh the same. And does... Lord, it does give poise. This does not give poise. How much poise we rocking? 41 poise, respectable. And we're gonna want to get a proper shield for this as well. The blood shield is a very underrated shield. Not a lot of people use it because there's pretty significant power creep in this game as far as shields are concerned. You want the Grass Crest shield. The Grass Crest shield is probably the best shield in the game. Like, just hands down. I can't think of a shield that's better. Like, there are some shields that have interesting gimmicks, but the Grass Crest shield is just... It doesn't have 100% physical absorption, but it has good stability, It has decent stability, workable stability, I should say. And it has high magic defense, which is really good. Like, you can block spells, and you'll actually block a significant chunk of damage. And, most important thing about it is that when you have it equipped, it regenerates your stamina faster. So, if you are struggling in this game, get the Grass Crest Shield. It is where we killed the Black Knight with the halberd earlier in the episode to go to the cave. And you go to it. Basically, there's actually, we never grabbed that item. So I'll still have an opportunity to show it to you. But it is basically like, it is de facto one of the best shields in the game, if not the best shield in the game. So what we're looking for here is we're looking for a shield with high stability. And I don't think really weight matters because it's going to be a while before we heavy roll. 45 stability is pretty bad. I think our best shield is the crystal shield. Can we... Okay, good. We can still medium roll with all this stuff. So we should... Ooh, but this has a bash, though. That's a downside. Gargoyle shield? How much stability has that got? 56 is pretty good. I think we're going to go with Sunlight Shield, though. Because, well, one, look at that. It's beautiful. Absolutely incredible. And two, it has a high stability and has parry. So that's good enough for me. Ooh, we'll call it a draw. So that's the benefit of a shield. Shields, very much so in this game to me anyways, feel like cheating. And that's a very stupid thing. You should never feel bad about using a shield. They have their downsides. They are incredibly useful, especially on lower tier trash mobs like this. Oh geez, oh geez, oh geez. This could get bad, this could get bad. And also, if you're caught in a grab attack like that, match the bumpers. Oh geez, oh no. Oh, I wish I had a wide sweeping weapon right now. Okay, good, okay. So, oh my god. This is bad. This is really bad. Okay, do not snipe me. Okay, do not snipe me. Do not snipe me. Do not snipe me. Do not use your interventions on me. Faster. Okay, so that could have gotten incredibly bad really quickly, and we could have lost, what, like 29,000 souls? Not that much. If you're new to the game, and if you are new to Dark Souls, I don't know why you chose this as your first playthrough, because I can't show you where good items are. Well, I can, but you won't know what those good items look like in case I don't already have them, which is probably the more likely scenario, but the... oh goodness, I've completely lost my train of thought. I apologize. Well, let's see. Oh yeah, that's where we came in. It's right down there. I don't think I can angle the camera very well from up here. This is also referred to as Gank City. Well, it's the original Gank City in my eyes. Basically, oh, your iframe. This is where a lot of the PvP in the game goes down. And if I do a PvP episode, which I am actually planning on it, that sounds really fun. Like, imagine going to PvP with this. It's so stupid. Alright, so, ooh, sneaky boy. But this is where we use the Crest of Artorias. On the other side of the door is, actually, I don't even know if we need to use the... Oh, we can only use it from the other side? Okay, still poises me. That is very disturbing. I do not like that at all. Okay, so as you can see, we killed the grass monsters over here. That's a very good strategy if you are new. Oh my god. This mage is going to drive me insane. Now, thankfully, these NPCs have a really hard time actually navigating this forest. That magic tracking! So really, I gotta nail him with a parry. So where's my target shield? Boom! We used our poise to land the parry. That is beautiful. And he might try to parry us. Let's do an unparryable attack. Or at least I assume that's unparryable. Because these NPCs, especially the ones with the smaller shields, will try to parry you. And if you're just spamming your R1s like this, they will definitely parry you. Something that I actually kind of prefer about the other games in the series is that enemies will change the stance that they're attacking with. And that'll basically be like the, hey, back up or use an attack that they can't parry, because they will parry you. Which I honestly kind of consider as better game design. These guys respawn, by the way, so you can farm them. And they are actually pretty good for farming early game. You buy the Crest of Artorias for... Come on. You buy the Crest of Artorias... Okay, let him. Okay, come on. Come on, dude. Yeah. Sorry, I'm bullying this person. It's very rude of me. Oh, the assassin! I forgot about him because oh. So this bad boy, he sometimes does this very annoying thing where he does not aggro on you, because he's supposed to aggro on you in... Okay. I'm willing to die for this. If I mess up the parry, I'm willing to die for it. Let's go. This probably won't kill him, because in this game, fists just do no damage. But in the other games, I believe... I don't know about Dark Souls 2, but the third one definitely... Ferris! Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Hold on, that was supposed to be Ferris. How are you back? I killed you, didn't I? I parried you. Okay, that would have killed me. I need to back up and use humanity. I can't fight a ranger and a knight at the same time. And again, you can really abuse the landscape in this level for the fact that these NPCs just cannot traverse it. So I want to kill Ferris first. He should be around here. Ferris is the only person in this forest who doesn't respawn. Okay, there, and he drops Ferris's hat and Ferris's bow. That dude's walking around in the water behind me, I heard that. But he won't respawn, he or she, I actually can't remember who Ferris is. I think Ferris is like an archer hero. I think we have both of Ferris's equipment. And honestly, all we got... Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have the hat, don't we? Yeah, here we go. So this is the hat that we would have just gotten, and we would have just gotten the, this Black Bow of Ferris. It's actually the best bow in the game, if I recall correctly. But the problem with it is, of course... Why parry him when I can just do that? The problem with it is that bows in this game suck. So you shouldn't use them. Like, people use bows as just, oh, we gotta rock this for a while. I'm sorry, boys. Does it give poise? It does not give poise, my bad. We will not rock this. We will not rock this at all. We will go back to the Royal Helm, because that does give poise. So, I thought we could open the door from this side with the Crest of Artorias, but we can't. We cannot, actually, so... And I think we've gotten every item drop in the area that I can remember. Okay, there is actually one more item drop. There is one more item drop that we can get. It is very risky, and it is very dangerous to get, but it is very important. So we're gonna risk it. And I'm gonna use a humanity for this, because there's a very good chance that we'll take damage. And I'm probably gonna unequip my armor, so I can light roll. And get a shield with the highest stability I can, which would be this. Because we are going to go to the boss room. If you've never played this game before, then you don't know who this is, or you might not know who this is, but this is Sif. This is the boss that nobody wants to kill, but is mandatory to kill. And I realized that by doing this, we are not going to get the special cutscene, which actually is giving me second thoughts, because the second cutscene is absolutely tragic, so, and it's beautiful, and I do want to show that in this playthrough, so we're not actually going to use that. We're just going to teleport back. But basically there is an item in the boss's arena, and that is usually the Hornet Ring, but we already have the Hornet Ring, so... let's see if there's something we could get more poise for less weight. That's honestly, like, the value. So the Armor of the Glorious has 20 poise. That's definitely something that we want. Leather gloves, they give poise. That's very interesting. And Go's leggings are really heavy, though, so we don't really want to use those. And still medium roll. I mean, I think we look okay. The shoes are a bit weird. We look very eccentric. But anyways, the Grass Crest Shield I was talking about, it is right here, and we did get it. I completely forgot what we got there. But is that corpse right down there? That's where the Grass Crest Shield is. You can get here extremely early by going to the Undead Parish, and then... actually, you can get here even earlier if you use the... Does the Master Key work on the bottom part of the tower over there? We're about to find out. I don't think we have the Watchtower Key, do we? Wait, when did we get the Chaos Ember? Interesting. Do we have... Almost walked off there. Open. The basement key. We do not have the tower key. But basically, if you have the master key, there is a locked door that we passed by probably in episode either 2 or 1. And that locked door it leads to ya boy, Havel. I don't think we can unlock it. Okay, wait, we do have the Watchtower basement key? Okay. 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 We can actually parry in this game. We can parry two-handed weapons. Okay, that was incredibly easy. This guy does insane amounts of damage. His attacks are... That's an insult. That is a complete and utter insult. But that guy, he probably could have one-shot me or put me really close. Dude's crazy. That guy's Havel, or at least he's theorized to be Havel. We don't really have an exact confirmation. I think the community consensus, though, is that he is Havel. Could be wrong, though. Could have changed their minds when I last didn't check. I need hydration. You might think that's unprofessional. I think it's staying hydrated. But, I don't know how long this episode's been going on. It's definitely been longer than all the other episodes, because we're not really doing anything. We're just kind of exploring. And that's what I like about Dark Souls, is its world is so wonderful, you know? It's such a nice world to just, like, walk through, run through, do it. Just, like, kind of walk through, pick up items, fight the enemies. It's an incredibly disturbing world, and a dark world. But... I don't know, it just has a sense of magic to it. The original Dark Souls captures such, like, a great idea of exploration, you know? This dude's gonna be quite angry with us, and we can poise through it because we're gods. But yeah, it's like, Dark Souls 1, it really just captures the magic of the game. It is one of my favorite games of all time, and doing this randomized run is very fun. Because even though I do kind of want to be playing Oblivion right now, you can't go wrong with Dark Souls. So that boy's going to jump out at us. But the thing is, it's like there's no point, because actually with this weapon we could probably do it pretty well. When they're getting up off the ground, they're invincible. But when they are... when they're in the ground, they're hard to hit, but they can be hit. So here we go. This is where you use the Crest of Artorias. You buy it for 20,000 normally, and then you can open up this door, which is a shortcut. And honestly, it isn't even that good of a shortcut, because it just means that you have to you get to skip killing the Hydra. If you don't want to kill the Hydra, spend the 20,000 souls. Honestly, you should open it up when you can anyways, because it is quite a convenient shortcut. And especially if you want to do PvP, in this area, it helps out a lot. So, you know, actually, I wouldn't mind casting a spell. What spells do we have? Because I feel like it's boring to just do sword and board. I would, you know, like to mix it up with magic. We're definitely not using any of these. When did we get White Dragon Breath? Jesus. Maybe getting maybe getting 15 intelligence so we can use Great Magic Weapon. That'd be interesting. Repair would also be very good. Oh yeah, we could use Pyromancies, but Pyromancies are boring. Everybody uses Pyromancies. Force could come in handy. I mean, we could get... No, we couldn't. We can only level up 3 times. So... I do kind of... Like, I want to keep it even, but I also want to raise our... Let's raise our endurance to 25 and our strength to 25. Also, I thought I should kind of explain why I'm leveling up strength and dexterity relatively evenly. It's called a quality build, and the quality build basically means that you're leveling... It basically means that you're using weapons that scale with both strength and dexterity. These are your long swords, your pole arms, your long swords, your pole arms, your, like, short axes. Basically, just kind of standard-esque weapons, and maybe some specialty weapons are quality as well. If I was going pure strength, I'd use things like ultra hammers, ultra great swords, ultra axes. If I was going dexterity, I'd be using some of the more out there curved swords. I don't know why I'm walking back. I need to actually teleport to an area. So, man, I'm kind of wandering aimlessly because I'm just enjoying this game, you know? I don't mind the walking, but it must not make for very entertaining videos. But basically, dexterity builds would be something like your curved swords, your curved great swords, your katanas, that sort of thing. Your bows, too, technically, the only, like, strength bow. Like, Dragon Slayer Great Bow is technically a quality bow. And we could use it. We could definitely use it if we got the arrows for it. We have the stats. So I'm trying to think of where should we go. We should... Oh, man. We should go to here. I'm gonna end the episode when we get down... Actually, maybe I should end the episode here and just keep recording. No, that'd be a very short episode. And I did kind of screw you guys over in an episode where we didn't make any progress at all, which is quite boring. But we're gonna make it... We're gonna kill the Fire Sage Demon. I've decided. That's what we're gonna do. And we have... No, we only have Speckled. I'll take the Speckled, though. Like, it's better than nothing. We're gonna need the Orange Charred Ring eventually, which I'm really glad that we got that. I'm really happy we got the Orange Charred Ring. Because, you know, there are kind of, like, a few items that you need. You know, there's the... To kind of beat the late game. There's the... Let's rest it here just in case something goes wrong. There's the Skull Lantern for the Catacombs. Or, not Catacombs, Tomb of the Giants. There's the Orange Shard Ring for this area. There is the... Maybe something that breaks the... No... We should be able to die at that part before we get cursed. I'm trying to think. Really, it's just the Tomb of the Giants is a pain in the ass without a lantern or a light source, and we got a light source, which is very nice. And this area is, I believe, impossible to do. No, it's not impossible to do. This part, actually, you don't have to kill Ceaseless Discharge. And you can actually drop down from that hill and then run across the lava. It's insane. I've never done it before. Actually, I got halfway. That's a lie. I got halfway. I have done it before, but I failed. Ooh, Paladin leggings. And I actually, the wording that I just used is quite confusing. I have attempted the Ceaseless Meme Charge skip before, and I got halfway before dying on the lava. Just a clarification there. But basically you need the orange shard ring, which is dropped by a boss we will be fighting up ahead, and not the Demon Fire Sage. The Demon Fire Sage is actually an enemy that we fought before, just kind of like a Sonic OC reskin, if you will. And the... You know, I kind of want to, like, grab every item in this area, but... Nah. Da-da-da-da-da. Whee! Ooh, Gravelord Sword Dance. That's cool. Oh my god, not wearing armor! I took it all off, because I'm dumb. What am I doing? I used to be a guy who could, like, switch rings on the fly. Okay, cool, okay, cool. So these guys are really annoying. What they do is they break your armor. They are incredibly... They are infuriating if they break your armor and you don't have an armor box. Which is why I'm kind of glad that we got the armor box as a random drop, or maybe we bought it somewhere. Either way, it's random. So we're gonna repair equipment. Let's see. Titanite catchable? Yes. Leather shield? Yes. And then, leather gloves. We're gonna need to repair everything that we have equipped because that massively damaged our armor. Normally, if you're smart about it, and you, like, repair your armor at every other bonfire, you're only gonna be spending, like, 20... There's the boss, by the way, that drops the orange shard ring, that boy right there, who's hanging off the wall. Interesting boss, I'll say. I don't really have a very strong opinion on him. Not my favorite boss in the world. Oh. Nice! The Ring of Fog, that's really cool. But you're actually, like, there's an item right here. It's like, this dude, it's like trying to crawl up here, and then I forgot, the Centipede Demon? Is that what it's called? Centipede Demon? I believe Centipede Demon is its name. And that dude just kind of crawling up there like, save me! But he got burned. Fun fact, the orange shard ring was a ring given to Ceaseless Discharge by his sisters. Like the Spider Sisters, you remember them? That group of people? He was the only brother of that group. And my lore is a bit rusty here, so I could be wrong on specific details. But he was the brother of the group, and he turned into that horrifying, malformed beast that we killed the legit way, which I'm still mad about doing, because that was quite annoying, actually. But he turned into that, and they gave him they made the orange shard ring for him. And after they created the orange shard ring for him, because he was too big, you know, and he was always standing in lava, he was constantly in pain. That's why when we approached him, he was moaning. And he looks really sad, because he's a sad boy. And, but the thing is, being the clumsy idiot he is, and I don't mean to bully him... Oh, 10 humanity? Okay, nice. That's an interesting pickup. But I don't mean to be a bully, but he's a clumsy idiot. And he unfortunately dropped the orange shard ring, and then that turned into the Centipede Demon. I'll actually toggle display the orange shard ring after I'm done killing this boy, and show you specifically what I mean. But that's just kind of like one of the many great story aspects about this game, because you fight Ceaseless Discharge and you're like, oh, what a weird-looking lava monster. And then you actually find out his story, and it is quite sad. But let's read that. You know, let's see. An orange ring enchanted by witch. Reduces lava damage. Since his sores were inflamed by lava from birth, his witch sisters gave him this special ring. But fool that he is, he readily dropped it. And from that spot, a terrible centipede demon was born. So yeah, his sisters made it for him. And he sadly and tragically dropped it. So we put him out of his misery. Right? And it's very sad because I actually can't remember what we got there, but I'm pretty sure I mentioned this. I really like Ceaseless Discharge's lore, so I'm sorry if I went over this already in the Ceaseless Discharge video. But, you know, that video had poor audio quality, so I'm not going to really blame anybody if they skip that. But he was in pain, and he was guarding his sister's grave. I don't know how canon this is, but it is kind of sweet to think about, like, the sister whose grave he's guarding is the one who made him the ring. But it really was his witch sisters that gave him the ring, you feel me? And I'm pretty sure he wasn't a part of the witch's cult. I think he was just born from the chaos, like the Witch of Islith failing to recreate the first flame, which in turn sort of spawned demons. This part, oh boy. This over there, that chest, not a mimic if I remember correctly. And it also is where you get an ember in the regular game. And there's gonna be like 3 more of these guys. Actually, 2 of them. But that's fine. They only stay right there, and we can sneak up behind them. Let's just grab this chest. And actually, the chain is partly hidden, so it's kind of sneaky. Oh wow, right, it's a box. I forgot. They box you in because they're assholes. And the thing is, there really isn't, besides the ambush that you have to deal with earlier, there really isn't a warning that these guys are gonna jump down. And probably you're not gonna realize that they're breaking your armor unless you go into it with the pre-knowledge that that's gonna break your armor. Typically speaking, that acid sound— oh jeez, he just headbutted me, and it was super effective. But typically speaking, if you hear— I'll shut up when he does it. I'll try to get him to do it. This. If you hear that sort of like acid, acidic sound, then chances are that attack will break your armor. And like the dumbass I am, I just rolled into it. So we're gonna have to repair our armor again, because there's a good chance that it might actually break here, which is annoying. Wow. You're a bit, laggy today, my man. You having a bad day? Man, if they're that easy to fight head-on, then I'll just take it. Oh! Woo! But yeah, that's a good bet. If you hear that acidic noise, that means it's gonna break your armor. And we're actually gonna switch to different armor, I think. We want fire defense. We want fire defense so badly here. 46 fire defense. 10 fire defense? We can do better than that, right? Oh, of course. Because it's Gwyn. It's Gwyn. Of course Gwyn would have amazing fire defense. Go has 22. Actually, I can't even remember. Is it actually fire damage that we fight? 33. That's too heavy, though. Orenstein's leggings at 28. Can we still... No. No, not at all. Get this out of here. Get the Orenstein's leggings in here. Okay, we cannot. We cannot. We cannot. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. And shield? Shield is definitely going to need fire. Fire resistance is good. Way too heavy. Okay, okay. So basically, the boss that we're going to fight is Demon Fire Sage, and the Demon Fire Sage is probably one of my least favorite bosses in the series. I don't mind the reused assets. I think a lot of people, when they talk about Dark Souls 1, and specifically this part of the game, they really hammer home the fact that we're fighting bosses that we've already fought before. But I feel like that's a good progression point as a player, you know, because it's like, oh, hey, look, it's something that, I don't want to jump down there right now. I want to go in here. So it's like, oh, they're lazy, they reused assets. I completely agree with the lava area. But I feel like that this is kind of cool, because it's fighting a boss that we have... Oh my god. It's fighting a boss that we... Oh, yeah, so basically, don't try to outrun that at all, okay? You have to get behind him. Oh, I hate you. Good boy, shield. Good boy, shield. Oh. Okay. Okay, there's no chance. There's no chance. There's no chance. The world is ending. Okay, okay, okay. Back away, back away, back away. Shield? Okay. So, the reason I hate this guy is the attack that he'll keep spamming. Like, I mean, if you just want to keep jumping back, that's perfectly fine by me. But this you can outrun. This you can outrun. But this is... I hate it so much, and I shouldn't have rolled there. Okay. That's what stability does, boys. Okay. Shield. Shield up. That is bullshit. Just block it, block it, block it, block it. Okay. This is doable. This is perfectly doable. This is perfectly doable. We just have to... Because this is the Demon Fire stage we're talking about, after all. Okay. No AoE there. There's a much worse butt stomp AoE game going on later. But really, if we see that bullshit ability that kicked my ass when I was playing through this game blind. Okay, just keep moving, just keep moving, just keep moving. Second attack's not gonna hit us. He overreaches, he overreaches. Okay, okay, block to the side. Oh god. Honestly, I hate that ability so much. Okay, second attack's not gonna hit us. We already know this. Oh god, I hate that boss so much. But I really hate his AoE attacks, especially because it's like you're in front of him, and you block, and it hits you from behind. That is some PvP dead angling stuff right there. He dropped something. Eye of Death. Okay, that's not very exciting. Eye of Death is a Gravelord PvP item that is completely useless to us now. So, I think we're gonna open the... Is there something? Is there an item up there? I just can't remember. Because I'm pretty sure down there is where we need to go for the, Oh no, up here? Is that, Temporarily confused. This is a shortcut that we're opening up right here. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. But I could be. I'll confirm it when we actually get up these stairs. Now you see, I will admit that this is kind of lame right here, because it's just the statues. Like, it's just the statues. Like, they reuse the statues way too much. I will admit that. And yeah, this is the shortcut. So basically, this leads to the Chaos Servant Covenant. And yes, it is a magical floating disc that is enchanted by a red aura that ascends you into the sky back to Quelog's domain, and that is the Chaos Covenant over there. So what we need to do, oh geez, is we need to go through the process of giving our humanities to Best Girl. Also, I just want to say right now, this right here, she is the best girl of the Dark Souls franchise. And if you disagree, get out. Absolutely 10,000% get out. So now, we're just gonna go through the arduous process of consuming humanity and then giving it to her, because she... God, I'm gonna talk about her backstory while we do this. Her backstory is that she is one of the is one of the witches of Izlith. And she became mute, and she can only communicate with people who are either other witches of Izlith, or... oh, let's equip the humanity so this process goes faster. But basically, she can only communicate with her sister. And she is dying a painful death. She's dying a slow and painful, agonizing death. And the only thing that makes that better is humanity. So that is why we are doing this right now. We're doing this for a couple of reasons. One, this is because by giving her 30 humanity, we unlock the shortcut gate that is over there that we're looking at. And through that, we are allowed to save Solera Vestora, because through that gate is something that will defeat our glorious Sunbro. And even though we haven't been using him in the fights, he's still a companion alongside our journey, so we will do everything that we can to save him. And I'm gonna use these because I would like loose humanity, like just like loose. I would like to have just loose humanity. Alright. So if we had the witch's ring, we could actually talk to her. But as right now, we're just gonna pray. And I'm gonna take a screenshot because I think it's cute. Honestly, she's one of the most tragic characters, and the worst thing about it is that, you know her sister that we killed? Technically speaking, in the original version of, like, what they were planning on doing was cut content from the game, is you'd actually be able to talk to Quelaag, the spider lady that we killed whose sword we're trying to get by using her soul, is you'd be able to talk to her and join her covenant and give her humanity so she could give it to her sister. Because if you really think about it, it's really messed up because we killed her sister, the only person who gives her comfort in the world. By the way, when we talked to her with the witch's ring, with the old witch's ring, I believe she thinks we're her sister, which is even more just sad, horrendously sad. But we basically come in here, and I believe most of the invaders in the game are working for her. I know Kirk is. Not the prince, not the Xanthos prince, but Kirk, Ironthorn Kirk, the meme boy who rolls and damages people. He is working for her so that he can give her humanity so that she can not die painfully. And she used to have a quest line too, like you'd give her humanity and then... Actually, I don't know if that's still in the game. I don't actually know if it's still in the game. It's been a long time since I've talked to her with the witch's ring, because you have to give up the master key, which is quite the offer, which is quite the condition, you know what I mean? Because the master key is just, it lets you sequence break, and it lets you skip the depths. It lets you do a lot of things. The master key is a really good item. But basically, I can't remember if this is cut content or not, but what would happen is you would give her a set amount of humanities, and then she would be able to die a peaceful death. I mean, obviously, we could kill her, and we could get a Firekeeper soul from her, because every Firekeeper in the game has a Firekeeper soul. And you can... And unfortunately, a lot of people like to kill her, and it always makes me really mad. I will never kill her, because she is best girl. OG best girl. Not only that, she helps you save Solera without glitching the game, because you can technically go to Egg Sack Boy over there and buy Poison Mist, and then kill the enemy through that wall with the Poison Mist, or Toxic Mist, or whatever you want to use. And doing that, you'd basically be able to save Solera without giving her the 30 humanity, but she's worth it. Her unfinished quest line is worth it. Best girl. Best girl. I'm too tired to articulate my thoughts. But I'm not too tired to be a weeb, so I'll do that. Honestly, she is one of my favorite Dark Souls characters, mainly because her story is just downright heartbreaking, and the fact that we have to kill her sister no matter what. You used to be... The Dark Souls 1 for the Switch, the Dark Souls remaster is going to be announced in a couple of days. At least that's what the rumor mill is saying. If they add the cut content and allow you to join Quelaag's Covenant, that would be so amazing. Like, that would actually be one of the most incredible things. We've done it. We've done it, boys. We've done it. So, eventually this door will open. Actually, it might open right now. I forget. But whatever it is... but whenever that door opens, I have been Webweaver, and you guys have been awesome. This is a really long episode. I'm sorry for its length. I was all over the place, but thank you for joining me. On the next episode, we will go deeper into the Chaos Ruins and go to the ruined city of Lost Izalith to kill 2 more bosses. We are going to rescue Onion Bro. We are going to rescue Solaire. We are going to kill the most hated boss in the Souls series. And we are going to hopefully find some cool random items, but honestly, we found so many cool things up until this point, I don't know if anything in Lost Izalith can break it. Although we're gonna get stomped by dragon butts. I have been Webweaver, you guys have been awesome, and I will see you on the next episode of the Dark Souls Randomizer Run. Boy!